first tonight and all new at 6. Shortages for some medications for children are starting to be felt right here in South Florida. We're talking about children's Tylenol and Motrin.
Well, today, the CBS 4 News team behind the scenes and on the street spent the day working the phones and checking out local pharmacies to find out how bad the shortage is here. CBS 4's Jacqueline Quinn shows us what you can do to prepare.
Yes, this is Dion. He's 1.
Kiana Powell is the mom of 2 young boys.
If one gets sick, the second one gets sick, and then ultimately the parents get sick.
And Powell definitely doesn't want to get sick. She's the boss of Ford Public Relations.
When I read that article that the mother had to go to like 14 different convenience stores to just go find the medicine, and she was sitting in her car while her child is sick in the back, I was like, whoa.
Making fears worse this year, some of the most common medications to treat colds and the flu is in very low supply, including the antibiotic amoxicillin.
Leaves us feeling a little uncomfortable that, we may not be able to treat our patients as we normally do. We write amoxicillin as pediatricians fairly often. Ear infections, it's first line.
Dr. Michelle Kerwin at the Center for Family and Child Enrichment wants parents to be aware, but not to panic.
We have ways to try to find other medications and to try to work around it.
In fact, she says you can treat a fever without medicine, and it's effective.
Giving a patient or a child a tepid bath, a cool bath. It doesn't, not cold, no ice.
But she warns against diluting or using adult medication for kids unless directed by a doctor. Over at University Pharmacy in Coral Gables,
we don't have Tylenol. OTC counter is half empty.
Almost everything for cold and flu is in short supply. Amoxicillin is low even for adults, and they're out for kids.
We have to tell them that we do not have it in stock.
From behind the counter, Harni Patel, one of the pharmacists, is doing her best to track down more supply.
Wholesalers don't have it, so it's very hard to get those medications right now, even from secondary wholesalers.
In the meantime, some doctors are prescribing different medications.
The other kinds of antibiotic, even those are also in low supply?
No, not all of them.
Back at the park in Miramar, Powell is being proactive about keeping cold bugs away.
I am very mindful. I'm very mindful of, where I take them, making sure they're getting comfortable with the mask. They do wear their mask in different areas.
And she hopes others will also be mindful of keeping the germs away too. In Miramar, I'm Jacqueline Quinn, CBS 4 News.